君に今すぐ会いたい
Hey guys, it's me, the Stardust Dash, and I'm gonna be reacting to BlueBolt's My Little Pony and mental health video that he uploaded at at the start of June. So yeah, let's go.
For the longest time, I always thought mental health was something that wasn't really important. The older I get, the more I realize just how much I ignored the mental.
Well, like, mental health is really important though. That's the thing, because, like how you feel mentally and like physically are both important. So yeah, I mean, look, it isn't. Sorry, guys. I'm just the mics. I don't know. I'm just adjusting the mic because like my mouth isn't really. I don't know. I don't know really, but yeah, as I was saying, yeah, like, mental health is really important. Yeah, that's all I want to say, really.
mental health problems that I had, and so many problems that could have been solved if I just went and got help and just talked to someone about it. I got into the fandom 3 years ago when I was at my lowest point, I would say. It was a very dark
I mean, yeah, same thing. Yeah, same thing happened to me, I guess, in a way, because after I dropped out, like university back in like late 2022, I was depressed as hell because I could have. Sorry, I could have. I could have gotten a degree or something, but at the same time, though, I felt like I felt like a university wasn't really my thing. So yeah, that's why I dropped out. And after that, I was depressed as hell. And I was trying to find a job back then, but I was just depressed as well at the same time. So yeah, that's when I started watching a French's Magic because I just needed something to take my mind off of the uh like depression and whatnot back then. So yeah.
time in my life. I recently moved to a brand new state, had no friends, didn't know anyone, and I was pretty lost and confused. I didn't have a path of what I wanted to do with my career. I wasn't sure what the future really held for me. It was just a very rough time for me. It was one Reddit post, and I cannot remember for the life of me what it was, but I was just randomly scrolling on Reddit one late, I believe it was a Saturday night, and it was just My Little Pony something related. I think it was a meme of some kind. I'm like, I wonder what that's about, because I always knew the Brony fandom existed. I always knew the community was out.
Yeah, same. I've always known that the Brony community existed too because like because I was born in the in the year 2000 and I believe G3 came out maybe a few years after I was born in 2003 or ish. I forget where, but yeah, like 2003. So yeah, I knew about My Little Pony growing up, but I didn't really like take interest into it until I was depressed back in late 2022 two. So yeah.
out there. I always was just kind of like, okay, that's kind of an interesting, fandom. And well, what do you know? I deep dive into the fandom, learning about it, the history, started watching the show, getting involved with the community, and eventually have the channel that I have now, going over fandom content, expressing my love for the community and the fandom. And it's just so cool to see such a wide fandom put together by so many different types of people from so many different backgrounds, and it's so cool to see possibly name, but for the video itself, introverted person. It's just who I am. However, being a part of the fandom, creating content like I am now, such a diverse, and then I've made several friends just doing this over the course of in this fandom as well. The biggest life lesson I would say is I just trusted myself more and what decisions I made. The people that I keep to see where I could see myself in the future, friends I do. It just is I stopped being so judgmental. I used to judge everything, everyone's actions, from the way people talked, from the way people acted, did things. And I came to realize that's not a great way to look on life. It really isn't. And from not judging people, it's gone to show now that I don't do it how much I did in the past. And I look back at my older self and have kind of, humiliated of how I acted. And
I mean, yeah, same. Because, like when you're like younger, you do things that you think are now like, I don't know, stupid or whatnot, such as like being like super judgmental about others. And yeah, it is true though, because I used to do dumb shit like when I was older. I mean younger. Yeah, I'm not really like I'm not really judgmental nowadays because I just learned to stop giving a shit more. So yeah.
they would do anything to go back in time and those, but what they say, stories such as myself, hope you all enjoy.
My name is Whirlwind. I am a Brony fandom musician and content creator who likes to do comic dubs and fun little things. Oh yeah, I also play on a drum set.
My name's the Eternal Samurai, and I agreed to it, so thanks.
I got into the fandom around the time season 8 was airing.
Started in 2011. I was like 7 years old at the time.
Tunes, including finding out there were adults who watch MLP.
Comer to the fandom, and it was because of the song and
popular.
I actually was a late.
Hang on, wait a minute. Where have I seen that before? I swear there's a guy on Instagram who follows me with that. Maybe, I don't know. It could be someone else, but yeah, I've seen this before. Somewhere. I can't remember when. You probably can't see it because my profile pic is blocking it, so yeah, sorry, but...
Comer to the fandom, and it was because into the fandom.
Hello, my name is Foxflower, but some people also call me Hell Pony. I do traditional art, digital...
In 2013.
Pretty new at the time. But basically back in 2002.
Discord by Eurobeat Brony and have been in the fandom ever since.
So I'd go on YouTube and I'd obviously look
Leaving Tombstone, and I've
missing the show and checking it out for my. There is actually a
and I actually discovered it online. Interesting getting back.
It was my thing, so I heard about the show.
Over the course of those 11 years, I have, over the years, collaborations and on the fan
struggles. Anything from feeling shy or
but it's gotten a lot better.
With a lot of Brony, I
probably as a creator.
If anything, we should celebrate Generation 4's legacy, but still contribute to Generation 4. And that's what I'm doing with the fandom, with the community, hoping to keep that positive.
My health problems, because just my health problem, art, things in My Little Pony, and so many judgmental.
Helpful for me because it was during a very dark time in my life.
It made me a better individual on that introvert travel distance by driving. They're all show about pastel horses.
It's because the fandom feels like a safe space.
Me learn a lot about myself and
community. Don't judge a book by its cover.
Ha ha ha! I get it. Ha ha ha.
I was always extremely scared of like meeting.
But that's still amazing. The fandom.
Never be afraid to show your true self. Don't be afraid to try new things. Never give up.
I will say the biggest life lesson that I've taken out of the Brony fandom is that it allowed me to be me and know about for each other at these conventions.
Make a new friend, because there are others out there living the same destiny that you are. My videos on life lesson episode. It's almost like those where I realize is magic, and I really got to thank Shadowflare for that, and also how I've grown through the show and through people like y'all. And as always, we are eternal for life.
I've learned to value myself and others a lot more, and I've learned
that will welcome you. I mean,
me with my health. One of the notable ones, self-acceptance, because a lot of people in the fandom are very outgoing on how to improve my artwork, people in it.
I know how to end videos, by the way, so bye-bye!
Well, anyways, that was my reaction to BlueBolt's My Little Pony and mental health video, and yeah, you guys shouldn't, we shouldn't really be ashamed of who we are deep down, because, you know, like just because someone doesn't appreciate the real you, it doesn't mean that you have to like do the same thing to yourself at the end. So yeah, but anyways, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.
You